Hello? There we go. So one, yeah, I know exactly what you're doing and why you're doing it. We're in a tough spot. I like the idea we're not going to be perpetually bound by this. And just put the deal in context. We have a massive debt and deficit. We all know that. 85% of the budget in this deal wasn't touched. So don't tell me that we're on the road to fiscal sanity by passing this deal when 85% of the money we spend is not touched. What did we touch? If you've looked at the border and you feel like we can spend less on homeland security, you shouldn't be allowed to drive. This place is falling apart, and fentanyl is killing Americans. We need more, not less, to address that. If you're looking at China's Navy and you think now's the time to shrink our Navy, you sure as hell shouldn't be in the Navy. We go from 298 ships under this budget deal to eventually 291. In the same period of time, the Chinese go from a little over 300 to 440. So don't tell me you're a China hawk if you negotiated this deal, because you sunk the Navy. The Congress has sunk 8 ships. How many fighter squadrons have we parked because of this deal? The only reason I mention that is that GDP to defense spending is going to be at a historic low under this deal compared to every other time in recent American history. If you're looking at the world and say now's the time to spend less, given threats we face, I think you're out of touch with the world as it is. Ukraine is fighting like tigers to take back their territory. They're running through fortified positions. It's going slow, but they're eventually going to break through, and there's not a penny in this deal to help them keep fighting. Do you really want to be judged in history as having at a moment of consequence to defeat Putin, to pull all the money for Ukraine? They're not asking for any soldiers. Whoever negotiated this deal just assumed something about Ukraine. Now's not time to assume anything. Now the time to send a clear signal to the Ukrainians and to the Russians. We're going to help Ukraine defeat Russia in Ukraine so NATO doesn't go to war with Russia.
Senator Graham, if you don't mind, we
Okay.
have members, and I want to make sure we...
Absolutely. Go ahappy
to recognize